So why is gluten so bad for us? Haven't we always eaten a lot of gluten? So in America in the 1600s and 1700s, the settlers didn't have access to wheat. It wasn't until the 1800s, with the introduction of better transportation and new milling techniques, that Americans started eating bread as a staple food. We didn't have hard wheat until the 1870s, and now today that is what the majority of American wheat is used for bread and flour. I get this question a lot, is why does gluten seem to be easier to eat in Europe? For breads and most things they use soft wheat, which has a lower gluten content. They started tracking how much wheat Americans eat per year in 1964. It was 115 pounds per year per person, and then that rose to 150 pounds per year by the 1990s. Saturated fat was deemed to be causing heart disease, and so people switched to whole grains. And today we're still eating more than we did in 1964. The average is about 132 pounds per person. So we're not eating wheat in just bread anymore. We have it in, pastries, packaged foods, muffins, breakfast foods. Wheat actually has more gluten than it used to because of nitrogen fertilizer. We're eating strains with more gluten. And then finally, we used to make our own bread at home with a sourdough starter, just like a lot of people did during COVID. It was kneaded, it was let to rest for long periods of time, and with industrial manufacturing, it takes like 4 hours to make a loaf of bread. The proteins don't have time to be broken down by the yeast and the lactic acid bacteria. This causes a lot of undigested gluten to reach our intestines. So try making your own sourdough, and like and follow for more nutrition tips and gut healing info.